Systems, thank you for clicking on the video, and this video is all about lower back pain exercises and 11 top tips to help you get out of lower back pain. Now, lots of people will migrate to yoga or Pilates when they've got lower back pain, and it may help, but it will cause a faulty motor engram in the body and may cause more lower back pain. So I suggest if you want to get lower back pain free, corrective exercise will really help. And I've helped hundreds and hundreds of clients get back pain free using the stuff that I've learned over the last 22 years to get them out of pain using exercise and other tips that I'm going to give you in this video. Please subscribe there and please press the bell icon. I upload videos every single day. So the first top tip is to make sure that you're hydrated. If you're not drinking enough water, then your body will be dehydrated. This will affect the spinal segments like that, and that'll be like steel on ice for the spine if you're not fully hydrated. And one way you can tell if you're fully hydrated, if you're an older person, your skin will go more wrinkly on your hands than normal. Or the way that you can look is when you go number twos in the bathroom, if it comes out like bullets, or it comes out very hard and in big little segments, then that's a sign that you're dehydrated. Okay, so make sure you drink 0.33 times your body weight in ounces of water a day. Add a pinch of sea salt to the water because that will stop you urinating all the time. And remember, if you're not used to drinking water, you will urinate until your body adjusts to the amount of fluid you're putting in. Then tip number two, that was number one. Tip number two is sleep. So if you're not sleeping 6 to 8 hours a night, then this could ramp up the physiological load in the body, stop the body from repairing, and you may be tossing and turning with lower back pain. So if you've got sacroiliac joint pain, or you've got L5-S1 pain, putting a pillow between your legs when you go to sleep at night could help alleviate that pain. So sleep is really important, and rest. So I work with lots of high profile business people, and they won't slow down. They just seem to do more and more and more, and then they wonder why they're not out of pain, or they keep doing transatlantic flying, going through the x-ray machines. What I would suggest, if you're doing that sort of flying and stuff, make sure that you get patted down. Don't go through the x-ray machines. That ramps up your physiological load as well. So rest is really important. Tip number 4 is exercise. Corrective exercise with somebody that has a qualification to do that. Now, in my opinion, in the fitness industry, if you work with a level 2 or a level 3 practitioner, check practitioner, you'll find that they'll do hundreds of assessments, really look at you in depthly. They really love what they do, so you would get a really good result with that. I've worked with many people in lower back pain and managed to be able to get them out of back pain using the check philosophy, which my master's is just behind me in that frame there, which took me 6 years. So a physio does 3 years, but to do the check program is 6 years. So we go a little bit deeper and we use very holistic techniques, which that's what I'm talking about in this video today. Please subscribe, please press the bell icon. Right, so the next thing, tip number 5 is diet. So if your diet is not correct for your sympathetic to parasympathetic sides of the nervous system, this will stop the body from repairing. The same as if you're in adrenal fatigue. Adrenal fatigue is a real condition. It's been recognised by many private doctors and surgeons in America. And more it's becoming more and more recognised in England, from where people are just overdoing it, doing too many hours and overtraining in the gym, like 25 exercises, which in my opinion is too much, from where I've worked with people that are in chronic pain and have got injuries. So when it comes to diet, find out what your metabolic type is, or try the Atkins diet, try the paleo diet, and try the South Beach diet or the Omega diet, and find which one works for you. Now, when somebody works with me, I do lots and lots of paperwork and assessments to find out what their body really needs. And I use a system that's got nearly 50 years of research behind it, showing that it works. So no calorie counting, no cookie cutter approach in which to get the diet completely right for you. Tip number 7 is stretching. So stretching at night enables the body to heal, which is great, but you need to stretch specifically for your kinesiology. Don't just do hamstring stretches because you see hamstring stretches on YouTube. You need to find out whether your hamstrings are long and weak or short and tight. And if they're weak, they need to be strengthened. If they're long, they need to be shortened. Okay, so lots of people that do yoga, their muscles will be long and weak, not short and tight. And they may get lower back pain from doing yoga and Pilates, because Pilates is laying on machines. It's not really functional. Whereas when you're working in the gym with me, I get you to do functional corrective exercise in which to normalise the body. And I do a 4-hour assessment of your body. I can do it in 1 hour, but 4 hours is much better because I can go a lot deeper to find out where the root cause of your pain is. So I had a client with really bad knee pain, and he didn't know where it was coming from. Went to see the physio, looked at the physio program, 27 exercises, and the warm-up was cycling on a bike. Well, why cycling on the bike if you've got weak glute med, which is the muscle here, which will affect the way that the knee works over a period of time? So I took that out, reduced it down to 5, and within 2 to 3 weeks, he was completely pain-free. Then I had another client that had really bad hip pain, and we found out that his IT bands were too tight, which is the muscle that runs down the side of the leg. So we just done mobilising and stretching on that, and the pain disappeared again. Okay, so tip number 7 is your office. Look at where you work and where you sit at home or in your car. You might be like that, hunched over at work or in your car or at home. And this could be stretching the ligaments and overstretching the muscles in the lower back, which could be contributing to your lower back pain. Okay. So the next thing is stress. So stress summates in the body. So if you're got lower back pain because you're in debt, or because you're going through a divorce, or because the kids are driving you mad, or you've got a massive mortgage, or you've got problems at work, all this summates in the body, especially when you think about it a long time. If you've had a death in the family, that can come out as lower back pain. Being in debt or not having enough money to survive, this can come out as lower back pain as well. And not being hydrated, as I said at the beginning, can cause lower back pain. Now, tip number 9 is posture. So posture alignment. The body performs best with perfect posture. There is exceptions to the rule, but what I've seen with hundreds of clients is that when they come to me with pain, knee, back, shoulder, ankle, it's always to do with posture and core control. So I work on strengthening the core, realigning the posture, as well as getting them stronger and getting them to gain lean muscle tissue. Now, to gain lean muscle tissue can take up to 12 weeks, and to correct posture can take 12 weeks or longer, depending on how regular you are doing your program with me or on your own. So posture is really, really important. So tip number 10 is all about pills and potions. Now, if you've taken lots of antibiotics, this will wipe out the friendly flora or the good flora or bacteria inside your gut. So a good doctor will tell you to take, after taking antibiotics, take some probiotics in yogurt. Now, the yogurt probiotics, you'd have to eat about 40 cartons to get the amount of good probiotics. So it's really important that you make sure you get a good probiotic supplement in which to put the good bacteria back inside the gut. Remember that if you're going through a menstrual cycle, this can cause lower back pain. Obviously, pregnancy can cause lower back pain. Having a big protruded belly in a guy like a Budweiser tumour, where your belly's sticking right out, this can really cause lower back pain as well. Obviously, arthritis can cause lower back pain, and having a weak core. But unfortunately, a lot of trainers that are not very educated will give their clients the plank thinking that they're getting their client out of lower back pain. 72% of people in the gym and people that are exercising have a disc herniation. 72% waiting to happen. So when you're doing the plank, holding that position, screaming your nuts off, this is causing more and more problems. So you must never do the plank in the gym. You can do the side plank, but not the normal plank. But if you've had a scan of your spine and it's fine, then maybe it could be okay for you. But generally, I never give it to my clients because I'm worried about if they've not had a scan of the spine and they've got pain, that it could be a discal issue. So stay hydrated, get to sleep on time, do some corrective exercise, eat an organic diet according to your body type or metabolic type or the Atkins diet or whatever. You've got to find what works for you. If you want to know more about me, you can check me out on Amazon. My book, Holistic Health for Proper Geezers, Classy Ladies, Get the Body and Fitness You Want Now. If you buy my book and you give me a review on the book, there's a code in the book. If you give me the code, then I will design you a program and give you an hour of my time where we can talk to each other about getting you out of back pain if you've had it for years or you've just started to realise you've got lower back pain. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please press the bell icon. Don't forget to subscribe down there. And don't forget to comment about your lower back pain below. I answer all questions that are sent to me through YouTube. Thanks very much. Bye-bye. Have a great day.